The big takeaway for Woolworths CEO Grant O'Brien is the fact they have continued to increase their lead over Coles in terms of total sales in the food and liquor business. Closing in on $50 billion in sales, they're almost a third bigger than their rival, and they have a better profit margin too, one they attribute to a strong focus on costs. That being said, Coles did grow its sales slightly faster by 1% over the year. And that focus on costs is going to be increasingly more important because the way Grant O'Brien sees it, Australian consumers have been spooked by the budget and are becoming more cost conscious. He sees difficult trading conditions ahead until that budget issue is resolved. So perhaps consumers are treating themselves to a tipple or two to forget about the stalemate in the Senate. A big highlight for Woolies was the continued success of the liquor division. Sales of grog rose nearly 5% last year to $7.4 billion. And they opened another 36 BWS stores and 11 more Dan Murphy stores. And online sales via Dan Murphy went up by 55%, although off a low base. That's in stark contrast to Coles, who had to close 20 stores last year due to continued poor performance. We learned they're going to stick with their master strategy despite losing $170 million last year, something they flagged earlier this month. They got that strategy wrong with bad locations for stores, a lousy product mix and a focus on female buyers over the core market for rival Bunnings, the all-important tradie. But Woolworths say they are committed to masters. Sales are up 23% as they open new stores and they are in it for the long haul. As the head of the masters division said, it's hard to dislodge a powerful rival like Bunnings when hardware customers only go to one of those big outlets 7 or 8 times a year. The other worry on the horizon for Woolies is Big W. That division is undergoing some serious transformation. Underlying profit fell by 20% as restructuring costs went through, but just as importantly, lots of other low-cost rivals have been eating into their margins. There's a new management team across that business charged with turning those fortunes around.